This is a video for my website to explain verbally and visually what my sessions are about, what healing the human and the being are about. I'm going to try to be as quick as I can without forgetting something. Healing in the human and the being is basically saying body and spirit, human being. Okay, what's that mean? You are a body and you are a spirit. You are a body and a being. You are a body, a human and a self. What that means to you is you as a human and a being go through many things every day. During that time, we have life experience, things that we can remember, things that we can't remember, things that we can't get past, things that trigger us back to a bad time. But then we also have good things that we remember and we feel and we smell too, and that brings us to good times. The negative things are the things the negative things are what I concentrate on with healing the human and the being. And what healing in the human and the being does is it's audio sessions directed at getting you to release energy. Please understand, I am a shaman. And as a shaman, I believe in energy handling. And as a shaman, I believe everybody's capable of handling energy or moving energy. If that weren't so, remember, well, rather than saying if that weren't so, I'll say this. Remember when we were kids and we saw the little experiment where a kid holds on to a hand crank lead and he holds on to another person and they hold on to another person and they hold on to another person and that hand crank generator gets turned and they all jump. That right there proves that you are an energy handler. Your body's made to handle energy. Plain and simple. Going off that premise, I believe as a shaman, you take in energy also when there are good and bad experiences. The bad ones we're concentrating on because those are the ones that actually keep you from being able to move forward. They keep pulling you back. They keep making you think about things you don't necessarily want to. They leave holes in your memory. They do all sorts of things. They modify your behavior and not necessarily in good ways. So, healing in the human and the being, what I do is I get you to connect as a human and a being. And I get you as the human, the body, to relax, to let go. Some people would say I try to talk to your subconscious, or what I say is the self or the being. I get you to relax and I go and I talk specific words in a specific rhythm to get the being, the spirit, the subconscious to release the negative energy. The energy that is keeping you from moving past events. Small events, people constantly cutting you off on the road to the point where you finally start taking a different route, to big events. Can be in our childhood where we've been abused in some fashion or another, or later on down in life, raped, or in a vehicle accident, or in the military getting harmed, being put in harm's way and getting shot at or being blown up in the air. There's all sorts of traumas out there. They're all around us. Little ones and big ones. Those little ones and big ones modify our behavior. And like I said, not always in the way we want. And they make us trigger and they make us anxious and we just can't quite get past it. It's not always words. It's not always things. It can be sounds. It can be visual. It can be smells. It can be many things that trigger us. Or we've modified our behavior enough to where we just are kind of grouchy. Don't feel quite as happy as we'd like to be. That's what healing in the human and the being goes after. It's made to help you, the human and the being, reconnect. I, at that point, would say it takes out the energy that jams you, that keeps you from truly being happy and a positive oneness with yourself. I get into it more in depth in my instructional when you buy the sessions. This is just a quick, helpful, hopefully helpful understanding of what you will be purchasing if you are interested. A little about me: I am a shaman. I've already stated that. I'm a neutral shaman. I don't believe in swaying you. I don't believe in trying to convince you of anything. I don't have an agenda. Excuse me. I do have allergies. And I try very hard at all times to be healing to someone. Healing in you as a being, as a human and a being, is important to me. I'm not going to come in to a session and try to get you to do something you're not aware of. My words are my words. They go in and they help get you, coax that energy, that negative energy out of you. That's all its intent to do. There are many things that it can help. I've mentioned a few. I hope that this covers enough to give you a general idea of what I'm trying to accomplish with healing the human and the being. And if it's not, please feel free to go through my webpage, blog me, email me, let me know. I get more in depth with the instructional video of the healing in the human and the being, not because I don't trust you, but I only have so many minutes I'm allowed to speak in a website. And I take your healing very seriously. And I want to help you. Like I said, I have nothing but love for you as a being and as a self or a spirit. I want to help you be more of that, so that you at that point can be more of a happy you, or at least a positive you. Excuse me, and please, I apologize if I repeat myself, but I'm going to say this again. I have no agenda. I'm not trying to convert you. I'm not trying to make you something that you aren't. I'm not trying to put commands in you. I'm just trying to draw out energy that has altered you in a possibly negative way, or a way that has caused you harm and possibly has impaired your memory. These sessions are recorded. They're not person specific, and therefore they have their limitations, but they actually do pretty good. There is a study, you do see that heading on my webpage. We're doing a study on it so that we can understand the effects of my recordings. But I know I've had great success with these sessions, and I want to pass them on. Thank you, and I hope you have a good day. this has helped.